Hello, babies.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, teacher.
How are you today?
We good?
Good.
We are good. Teacher. Great.
Okay. So today we're gonna learn really interesting topic, which is related to the ancient Egypt. Okay. So let me share my screen.
So how can I share?
Okay. Maybe can you see the screen properly?
Yes.
Teacher.
Yes.
Yes. So before we start our lesson, we're gonna just get some questions. Okay. Have you ever heard about the country of Egypt?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
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 Really? So where it is located?
In Africa.
In which part of Africa? Could you more specific?
North.
Not
North.
Africa.
North.
Good job.
Yeah, North
Okay. So I think you already studied. So the another question is, what kind of jobs are really popular in nowadays?
Influencer.
Influencers. How about the other?
Yeah.
And digital marketing.
Digital marketing.
Blogger.
Blogger. Okay.
Blogger.
And copywriting.
Content writing.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. What next?
YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
YouTuber.
YouTuber. Okay. So what kind of job do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to
be
Shall we gonna go with
A
one by
doctor?
one? Hello, Nune. Maybe
Yes,
what
teacher.
kind of jobs do you want to do when you grow up, baby?
Writer, teacher.
Writer. So like kind of script writing?
No, teacher. I want to write novel.
Oh, novel. Wow,
Yes,
that's a really good idea. How about memoir? Klingali.
I want to be a streamer, teacher.
Streamer. Oh, do you play games?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, how about is it Nora or Macy?
Macy.
Ma-
I told her to join. I told her to join.
Okay. So, maybe Anthony, maybe what kind of job do you want to do when you grow up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Footballer.
footballer. How about baby Kinyang?
Makeup artist.
Makeup artist. Wow, that's really great. Hello, Ava. How about you, honey?
A doctor.
A doctor. Chris. Hello, baby Chris. Can you hear me?
When I grow up, I want to be a streamer.
Streamer. Oh,
Hello.
okay. How about baby Samway?
Yeah.
Yes,
What do you want to
teacher.
do
I
when
want
you grow
to
up then?
be a singer, teacher.
Singer. Wow, that's really great. So today we have to learn about the pyramid of power. So what is gonna be the pyramid of power, honey? Can you guess? What kind of jobs do we have to learn?
How to make pyramid?
Mm-hmm.
How they built pyramid in the
Oh, really? Okay, how about the other? What do you think?
The pharaoh. I also think like that, teacher.
You also think like that? Nick?
Agriculture. Pharaohs.
Pharaohs? Yes. Okay, we have to dive into the lesson of the job that existed in ancient Egypt times. Okay, so that we call like pyramid power. So let's see. Before we start our lessons, we're gonna introduce about the ancient Egypt facts. Okay, so could you read the fact sentence, please?
Ancient
Egypt began over 5,000
years ago.
So, which just mean like ancient Egypt started a very long time ago, more than 5,000 in the past. That means people lived in Egypt before there was a car, phones, or the electricity. Okay, so the next one, could you read the sentence?
Located
in Africa,
along the Nile River.
So Nick, how do you understand that sentence, Tata?
Ancient Egypt began 5,000 years ago, of course.
Yeah, the second
And
sentence. Yeah.
it shows the location where the River Nile is.
River Nile is. Okay, so correct. So ancient Egypt is located at a place called like Africa. In specific, we have to call like North Africa. It was a very big river called like a Nile River, which is also known as the longest river in the world. Okay, so the next sentence, could you read it, please?
Ruled by king called
Pharaoh.
Yeah, ruled by a king called Pharaohs. So a long time ago, Egypt had kings and also some queens. So these kings and queens were called pharaohs. They were the most powerful people in the country. Okay, so let's read the next sentence. Famous for?
Famous for pyramids and pyramids.
Have you ever seen like pyramid before? Maybe like in the
Yes.
pictures of the other.
Yes.
Okay, how about mummies?
No.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
never seen the
Yes.
mummy
Yes.
before.
No. Because I'm so scared the ghost.
Also scared of the ghost. Okay, so the sentence is, I will read it for myself. Wrote using, altogether repeat after me, hieroglyphics.
Hieroglyphic.
Hieroglyphics.
Hieroglyphic.
Hieroglyphic is a picture writing that the ancient Egyptians used in the past. In Burmese, we see like Naya Sayebiti. Okay? Wanna get it? So the next one is ancient Egypt is a world-old civilizations. So which is mean like ancient Egypt was one of the first big groups of people to build city, have leaders, and create writing. It's that very long time ago before most other people country. Okay, so let's dive into the vocabulary sections. Oh no, before so can you see the picture?
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
So what is it gonna be?
Yes.
Can you guess what is the picture about?
The kind of jobs that had existed in ancient Egypt.
Yeah, it's a type of job that had in ancient Egypt. Okay, today we're gonna learn all the jobs that have in ancient Egypt times. Okay, so shall we gonna go? The first one.
Yes, teacher.
So look at the picture carefully.
Yes.
So what is the job gonna be in here?
Pharaoh.
Pharaoh. Yeah.
King.
Okay. So I will nominate one student to read that sentence. Six. Okay. Baby Nui. Yes, Tamingali. Could you read
Yes,
that, please?
teacher. Pharaoh was the king of ancient Egypt and its leader. The Pharaoh had complete power.
The Pharaoh had complete power. So they were kings at the time. They can do whatever they want. They have a lot of jewelries and also the other stuff too. Okay. So altogether repeat after me. Pharaohs.
Pharaoh.
Pharaohs. Okay. So the next jobs. Can you guess by looking at the picture? What is the job gonna be?
It's a priest.
Reader.
Scribe.
Scribe.
That look like scribes.
Jesus.
Government officer, yes, correct. So these are the government officer, nobleman, a religious leader. Is that look like a father of the yeah, in the church? So who gonna read who gonna be the volunteer for this sentence to read? You have to nominate me. Okay, Anthony Lee. Maybe could you read it, please?
They were important people who helped the pharaoh. Officials followed laws. Noblemen were rich and religious leaders walked in temples. Noblemen and religious leaders received gifts and land from the pharaoh.
From the pharaohs, correct. These are the same people that have to the pharaohs. They were called like government officers, noblemen, and a religious leader. So government officials make sure people follow the rules, how people have to live in the country at the times, and which is what to call like law. Do you know law, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Noblemen were
Yes.
rich and had a lot of land. Okay. Religious leader. How do you think that? How do we call in Burmese in that word? That religious leader.
Hongji.
Yes, correct. It's kind of the monk, who were in the temples and to pray the god. Okay. So let's dive in. How about that job? What is that job gonna be?
Soldier.
Soldier. Yes, correct.
Soldier.
So this time, Nick, could you help me to read the sentences, please?
A soldier is a person who served in the army and protect the country. Soldier had respect. They were given land when they retire.
Yeah, how do you understand this sentence, Tang? Could you explain?
Soldier protect the country, and when they retire, they got land.
They got land, correct. Soldier is a person who work in the army and keeps the country safe. Okay, so people respect soldier because they were brave at the times in the ancient Egypt times. Okay, they were stopped working when they got land as a reward from the pharaohs. Okay, so how about that one? Can you guess?
Scribe.
Scribes.
Right?
Correct. Scribes. So have you
Yes.
ever had the
Scribe.
law of the scribes? What did scribe do?
Yes.
What does
Yeah.
scribe do, Chris?
Read and write.
Read and write. That's it.
They
Paper.
they learn how to read and write.
A person.
Okay, this time, maybe Kenyani. Could you help me to read the sentences, please?
In ancient Egypt, scribes were important people who wrote down logs in advance. Scribes came from the wealthy families. They wrote official documents.
They wrote official documents. In ancient Egypt, scribes were important person who could read and write. They wrote laws, stories, and events that happened, which is related about the pharaohs. Okay, scribe usually came from the rich families and wrote important paper for the pharaohs and the government officials. These are only work for the pharaohs, not to the citizens and not to the government. Okay, so how about that one?
Merchants.
Merchants. So how do you understand the meaning of merchant that day?
The one who sells the thing.
People who trade and
Trade.
Yeah, who trade and who serve.
people who trade.
Yes, correct. So who gonna be the volunteer for this time?
Me,
about this?
teacher. I would like to read.
Yeah, I'm finally looking for you, baby, but I can't see your face here. Did you close the camera? So, baby, Samuel, could you read the sentences, please?
Yes, teacher. In ancient Egypt, merchants were people who traded goods like food, clothes, and tools to earn money or other items. Merchants supplies materials to craft people. They sold the finished goods.
Okay, baby, how do you understand this sentence as the meaning? Could you explain back to me, please?
Yes, teacher. I think merchants are the people who sells the different items to the people, teacher.
Item to the people. Yes, correct, honey. Merchants are the people who trade things like food, clothes, and tools. Okay. They give material to the craft people and they sold the thing that they were made. At the time, merchant and a lot of money too. Okay. Got other item by trading. Okay. Let's see the next job. Can you guess the job by looking at the picture?
Craftsman.
Craft people.
Craft people.
Yes, craft people, correct. So this times I'm gonna pick Baby Memole.
Yes, teacher.
Could you help me to read the sentences, please, honey?
Of course, teacher. In ancient Egypt, craftspeople were people who make things by hand, like pottery, jewelry, or furniture. Craftspeople included stonemasons, builders, carpenters, potters, jewelers, and weavers.
Yes, correct. In ancient Egypt, craft people were people who make things by hand, like pot, jewelries, and furnitures. Okay, they were as stonemasons. So what is gonna be the meaning of stonemasons? Who can guess?
Me?
A
Yes.
person who can prepare and build with stone.
A person?
Who can prepare and build with stone.
Yes, who cut and shape stone to build things. Okay, correct, honey. Good job. How about builder? Who can guess the meaning of builder?
They build things.
They build things. They build.
People who build.
Yeah, they build building and the houses. Okay. How about carpenter? Who can guess the meaning of the carpenter? Maybe Kinye.
Yes, teacher.
So what is the meaning of carpenter, honey?
Not me.
Carpenter?
Yes, carpenter. Are you searching some things?
No.
So what is the meaning of carpenter?
I'm not sure with that, teacher. I don't know.
Okay, so who can help to the baby Kinye? Baby Samuel. The meaning, what is the meaning of carpenter
teacher.
today?
I'm not sure, teacher, but I will tell you
Mm-hmm.
how I know, teacher. I think carpenter is someone who fix the thing, who make the thing by using some material like wood or something like that, teacher. Am I
Okay.
correct, teacher?
Let's see after that. Anthony is raising his hand. Huh? Am I correct?
People who create carbon.
Really? So, carpenter are people who work with wood to make things
Me.
like furnitures and houses. Maybe someone is correct. Okay. How about potter? What is the meaning of potter? What do they do? What do they do?
People who make pottery.
Pots. Yes,
Yeah,
pottery.
people who make
Yeah,
pots.
pottery.
Yes. How about jeweler?
The
People who
one
sell
makes
jewelry.
Who sell?
Jewelry.
jewelries.
Is it merchant or craft people? Jeweler. Who make the jewelries or who sell the jewelry? Which one is correct?
Make
Made. Correct. How about weaver? The last what?
weavers. Someone who make clothes.
Yes, a person who make clothes by weaving the thread together and then get fabric that they can wear. Okay, so let's see the last one, the last job.
Farmer, servants, and slave.
Are you in the textbook? Are you looking to the textbook? Yes, correct. The word are farmer, servant, and the slave. Okay. That's a lot of sentences. So I'm gonna nominate the student to read. So Macy, maybe are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Maybe could you help me to read the first sentence, honey?
In ancient Egypt, farmers, servants, and slaves were people who worked hard to grow food, clean houses, and do jobs for others in ancient times.
Yes, correct. So in ancient time, farmers, servant, and slave were really hard to help their society. Okay. So Ava, could you help me to read the rest sentences? Hello, Ava, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, could you help me to read the last sentences, honey?
Slave would
No.
capture.
The next sentence, the rest of the sentences today. Start from that most people what?
Most people work as
Peasant, farmer.
peasants, farmers, and on other people's land. Savage work for other people. Slave were harvest poisoners or people from very poor families.
Slave were captured prisoner or people from very poor families. Okay, so farmer grow food for everyone. Most most were really poor at the time and worked on land owned by the other, not on their own land. They have to work other people's land. Okay, so servants work in the house of the rich people. They clean, cook, and help with the daily chores at the rich people's houses. Okay, and slaves were very often like prisoner, very poor people. They have to work, but they didn't get any kind of like paid or the money, or they get no freedom at the time too. Okay, so like seeing this time, so we're going to recall the meaning of these vocabularies from memory. It's okay, you don't get right, all right. After that, we're gonna do some exercises to practice them again. Okay, so what is that word there?
Okay. The kings and
The
people
kings
who
and
ruled
queens.
Yeah,
who ruled the
king.
ancient Egypt.
Yeah, who ruled the
Yeah,
ancient
rule.
Egypt? So how do we pronounce that word?
Pharaohs.
Pharaohs.
Yes, correct. Can I pick the student who have to answer? Baby Nui.
Yes, teacher.
Baby Nui.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, baby, what is that word there? The next word.
Government officers.
Not here. And that's already in the box there. Soldier. What did soldier do at the time there?
Yes, they protect the country and they fight with the enemies.
They fight with the enemies. Good job. So what is the next word? Government officer, nobleman, and religious leader. So Memole, Domingali, what did they do that day? Should I pick another student to answer?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so this time I'm gonna ask Chris. Chris.
Okay.
Okay.
The
What did government officer, nobleman, and religious leader do? It's okay if you
rule
get right, okay?
how people have to live in a country. Nobleman. I don't know about nobleman, but the religion leaders has to rule their religion.
Or rule their religions. Okay. So
Yeah.
the next one, farmer, servant, and slave. Nick, what did they do that day?
They drew crops and servant. I don't know what they mean, but slaves are
Okay.
slave are people who make them work.
They work at
Make-
the other people.
They work and people give money after work.
After
like that.
Actually, they didn't get any money that they at the times.
Really?
Yeah. They have to work for free thing any. They didn't get any paid. Because they are the slave. That's why. And they don't have any free day and they don't have any off day too. Like we get. Okay. So the next one is craft paper. So I see some of the students are really sleepy. Hello, baby Kinye. Really, what does craft paper mean that there?
Actually, I remember the pharaoh, soldier, farmer, servant, and government officials,
Oh,
but
really?
I haven't remembered the crust paper.
Naughty. Okay.
But you asked me.
How about Aver? Baby, what does craft paper mean, baby?
A person who crafts.
A person who craft? Really? So
A person who make jewelry and pottery and clothes.
yes, correct. Okay, the next one is scribes. Try it. Macy. Yes. Yes, you, honey. So what does strike mean that there?
trên một tip.
Okay. Chris.
Teacher, can I go to toilet?
You're naughty. No, after you answer this question, you can go to the toilet. You have to answer first, Anthony. Don't go it yet, okay? So what does crime mean?
People who read and write the hieroglyphics.
Who could read and write? Okay. So the last one, merchant.
The people who trade their things, items with the other people.
Yes, correct, Henny. Good jobs. This is time for the reading comprehensions. So I will give you the worksheet that you can read. I will send into the zone chat. Okay. Baby, can you see the photo that I sent in the zone chat?
No yet, teacher. Oh, yes, it's still loading, teacher.
Okay.
Oh, yes, now I see.
Okay, I will give you 3 minutes to read the paragraph by your own. Okay. That's gonna be the individual test. You have to read by yourself. Okay. After that, we're gonna answer the questions together. So how many minutes will you get to read the paragraph?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay. So after 3 minutes, we're gonna answer some questions related to the reading passage. Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Are you gonna get it? Baby, other baby, can you see the reading passage that I sent?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So 3 minutes, start counting.
Wow.
Baby? Hello. Are you already read it? Finished?
Teacher, toilet rồi là.
Why are you talking about me? Okay, Tali, you can go. But you will get only 30 seconds. Right?
Okay.
Right. Baby, have you already read the paragraph?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So, altogether, let's read the question number 1. Who had
Who had the most powerful
ancient
in ancient Egypt?
So who have the
Pharaoh.
most powerful? Pharaohs, correct. So what is the next question that Danny? What describes it?
What describes you in ancient Egypt?
Egypt?
So what did they
B.
there?
Write laws and
Right laws and records.
Yeah, right, law and record. So number 3, baby.
Who
traded
traded like
things
food
like
and
food
clothes?
and
Craft people. Craft people.
Merchant.
Merchant. Okay. Who had a life with no freedom?
Slaves.
Slaves.
Yes, correct. For the next answer the questions, I'm gonna nominate the student who have to answer. Okay? Is that okay?
Yes,
No,
teacher.
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
Okay, who gave order in ancient Egypt? Baby Nui.
Teacher, where are the choices?
No, there's no choices there. That's gonna be the answer to the questions. So you can only need to pick.
Pharaohs.
Pharaohs, correct.
Okay.
So this time, Cricks, Baby Lee, name two group of people who worked for the pharaohs.
Why we? Okay. Slaves and servants.
Who worked for the pharaohs, Delhi? They have to work for the pharaohs.
Slaves and servants.
No, that's gonna be the second thing.
Government
Yeah, government,
and scribe.
scribes. Okay, government officer, nobleman, religious leader, and it can be also like soldier and scribe too. Okay, this time for Baby Samuel. Lee, what did craft
Yes,
people make
teacher.
today?
They made a lot, teacher. I will mention like teacher, jewelry.
Jewelry. Yes,
Yes,
correct.
teacher.
They make pottery, jewelry, furniture, and the clothing.
Furniture and
Okay,
clothing.
the next question. Who made rules and led prayer in temples? Nick, Kalingali. Oh, what is wrong with you?
Oh, um, uh,
In
a
temple,
government
in
official and nobles.
temple.
Religious leaders,
Religious
I
leader.
guess.
Yes, correct. So this time I will send you to the breakout room for 3 minutes. The thing you have to do is you have to choose one ancient Egyptians. You can be like pharaoh, soldier, scribe, merchant. What do you want to be? What do you be? Okay, imagine you are that person, and you have to write at least 3 or 5 sentences with the past tense because all the things about the ancient Egyptians already happened. So these are the sentence standard that I provide. So if you choose the pharaohs, for example, I was a pharaoh, I live in a palace and I walk as a kings or maybe like queens. I help citizens and the country to grow like that. You have to pick at one job that you want to be. Okay. So the thing you have to focus on is what kind of test do we have to use?
Past tense.
Past tense. Why do we need to use the past tense?
Because
Because
it
they
is
are
in
in
the
the
past.
past.
They
happened.
happening.
Yeah, it's already happened. You will get 4 minutes to discuss with your partner. And also you have to write the sentences. How many sentences do we have to write? 3?
3 to
Or
5
3 to
sentences.
5.
whatever you want. Okay. So I will send you to the breakout room. You will get 4 minutes. That's gonna be. Okay. I mean, you can join to the breakout room.
Let's start.
Is everything okay here?
Yes, teacher. Now it's memo 10.
More 10. Okay.
Yes, teacher.
I was a pharaoh. I lived in a castle. I live in a palace, and then I was
On this. Okay. Hello, babies. I think you already camped here. So, room 1. Who are the room 1? I think you already forgot your room names.
Am I wrong one?
So, baby Kenye, what did you choose, Dadeli? What kind of job did you choose?
Actually, in the breakout room, I choose the Pharaoh.
Pharaohs, okay. So why
Yeah.
do you want to be a pharaoh, Dadeli?
Um, if I was a Pharaoh, I will. Okay, so I was a Pharaoh. I lived in a grand palace near the Nile River.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
So,
I want to lead my people and protect my kingdom.
okay, that's really nice.
Yeah. And
How?
then
Mhm.
yes. And then uh I will make also no, I made I made important decisions, and then I wore the beautiful dress, beautiful
Wha-
clothes, and many people respect me.
Okay. How about critics? You have to answer the little no.
Why
Don't
me?
shake your head.
Uh, I want to be a pharaoh and rule the ancient Egypt. I
Mhm.
will wear a golden crown and sit on a big chair.
Mhm.
And the workers will be a tiny pyramid for me. And I will stay in the middle of the pyramid because I don't want to climb a lot.
Okay. That's
And
a
I will
white.
be at the top of the pyramid. There will be a lot of foods, and 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 there will be in the crown room where there is it's a weapons to fight.
Oh, that's a lot of repetition. Why do you want to be the pharaoh that day?
Because that's the only best choice.
That's the only bad choice. Okay. How about um baby Sammy? Sabi nga which job did
Yes,
you choose
teacher.
that day?
Teacher, I'm from Rome 3, and teacher, I would like to present about Nick idea, teacher, can I?
Oh,
Because I chose like Pharaoh ones at the same teacher. That's why, teacher.
okay. So shall we gonna figure
Teacher,
to the
Nick
link or then
was,
we're gonna say it? Are we gonna
yes, teacher, I would like to talk about Nick, teacher. He was, teacher, like the script man, teacher,
Mhm.
because like he every day he wrote down the official letter for the country and he left his own job, teacher.
Oh, so did he choose the scribes?
Scribe one, teacher.
Okay. Nick, why did you choose scribe the Delhi?
I
You're
don't know. I just randomly choose it.
you just randomly choose. Okay, how about Anthony? Why did you close your camera? Open it again. I saw that you're hiding from me. Okay, what kind of job did you choose that day? Mm-hmm. Hey, you have to answer. Open your mind. Mm-hmm.
don't know.
Don't you want to choose anything?
No.
So what do you want to be in the ancient Egypt time? Nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing. Why did that?
You-
You just bored?
Actually, teacher, Anthony said he was a Pharaoh. He
He
said.
was oh. Do you want to be a pharaoh, Anthony? No, not again. Okay. How about Macy? What do you want to be that day?
A craft people
A craft keeper. Why?
because I like to make objects, sculptures, and designs.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, good job, that thing, Ellie. So, baby Nui, I saw you were testing.
Yes, teacher. Because my mom told me to hop
Okay.
in, so I'm
That's
replying
okay,
her.
Natalie. So what kind of job do you want to do as an Asian Egyptian?
I'm going to be one of the crab people because I love making jewelries and also pottery.
Oh, good job. How about baby Mimoli?
Actually, I had the same idea with the others. I was a pharaoh.
So no one want to be a
I
slave or the servant?
no.
No. Okay, so let's rubric some today lessons. So what do we study today the day? How many what do we study? Do you remember?
8,
8. So
7.
7.
7.
Okay. How many job do we study? Is
7.
6. Okay.
7, 7.
7 or 6?
7.
7.
7.
6 or 7? 7. So let me call out one by one to answer. Okay.
yes, teacher.
So baby Kenyani, could you tell me one job that you remember about the today lessons? What job do you remember that day?
Government officers.
Government officer. What did they do, Kalingali?
I think they rule the religion.
They rule the religions and
That's all.
they help to the pharaohs. Okay. Chris,
Okay, yes.
Kalingali, what kind of job do you remember about today lessons?
Scribes.
Scribes. So what does scribe do, Tangali?
They read and write the laws.
Right. Good job. So the last one. Who's gonna be the volunteer for the last one? If no one, I'm gonna.
Me, teacher, me.
Okay, baby Nuli. So what kind of job do you remember the Delhi from today lessons?
Yes, teacher. Scribe.
Scribe. So what did they do, the Mingali?
They write down the laws and also letters.
Letter. Okay, good job. So I hope you will know every jobs about that happen in the ancient Egypt time. So goodbye, babies. See you in the class again.
Bye,
Goodbye,
bye.
honey.
Bye.
The
Good night, teacher.
Good night, honey.
Bye.
Bye.